Today is the grand opening of a brand new bar and lounge here at EPCOT called GEO-82. It's themed to Spaceship Earth. It's in the Spaceship Earth building, and I've been so excited to see inside of it ever since they announced it. So we're gonna bring you along on the official grand opening day to try some of the menus, see what it's like, check out the theming, see if it's a good ode to Spaceship Earth, try those extremely expensive drinks that are in there, and tell you about what makes this unique and different here in Walt Disney World. So let's go. Flower and Garden Festival just ended a few days ago, so there's nothing here up at the front. Well, not nothing. Of course, we have Spaceship Earth. This beautiful geodesic sphere has greeted guests at the front of EPCOT since 1982. Hence the name GEO-82, the geodesic sphere. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Is it geodesic or geodesic sphere that is the shape of Spaceship Earth? And 1982, the year that EPCOT opened. One of the new things they have going on for summer is new characters out. So over there, Phineas and Ferb are meeting guests. But I love this front entrance to EPCOT. And it's so cool that we get to dine sort of inside Spaceship Earth today. Now it's not inside the sphere, because inside the sphere is the classic dark ride Spaceship Earth, but it's inside the building that it's attached to with Project Tomorrow. Spaceship Earth is one of my favorite rides in the world, and I can smell it right now. I can smell all the scents that are in there, and it used to be sponsored by Siemens. It used to say like sponsored by Siemens. So the lounge, which is in this building right behind it, was a Siemens corporate lounge for years. But now, it is for all of us, sort of, because this is a 21 plus bar and lounge. It's adults only, which is pretty rare at Disney. So we got our first glimpse of the window right here. It's above the Project Tomorrow, which is kind of like when you exit Spaceship Earth, you go into there. So it's right up in there. So check it out. You see those windows? We can already see the chandeliers in there, which are round and lit up. So supposedly all the theming is going to be Spaceship Earth, which is really cool. Sam is here with me as well to enjoy this and share in it.
I mean, I was going to come for a cocktail, why not? I'm excited to go up to like a new place I've never been in Epcot. Like, that's kind of cool. I used to work at Epcot, so there are a lot of places here I did get to go in, but this is one I've never been in.
That's one of the biggest things. So this was that corporate lounge. We've never been in there. Just to have a space in Disney World that like we've never been allowed to go in, that we're allowed to go in, that's kind of the main thing that I just want to go in there.
I just want to see what it looks like and have a look out and see what Epcot looks like.
Yeah.
From a different view that I've never looked with my own eyeballs before.
Good one. This reminds me of old school Epcot, obviously because it is the shape of the building, the roundness. Everything outside is, you know, like old school Epcot. I can see people up in there dining from here. So it's just cool to see some life in there. We have the Walt the Dreamer statue here right in front, looking out over the park, and right behind him is a brand new place to dine. We'll check it out, Walt, and we'll let you know how it is. I'm actually not sure how to get inside. Where is the entrance? It's not here. Should we try or maybe it is?
It's inside?
Maybe. I guess we'll go inside and ask. Well, here's a look at Project Tomorrow. This is where you go to after you exit the Spaceship Earth ride. You can get your ride photo up here. And like that little video they do. Yeah, maybe it's the other side. At least we're in the AC for a second.
Yeah.
All right, so you do enter through this side here. I like this because these look like the shapes, you know what I mean, that make up Spaceship Earth, all of the little panels. And it's shaped like a G, which is cool. So everything in here they said is like gold and metal, metallic and warm. So there's like little triangles everywhere. It's cool. And this starry night pattern goes all around up here. So it's like when you're rotating for your descent back to Earth. I think we'll take the stairs, right? Okay, thank you so much. Oh look, but I do want to see it. It's full of stars, that's cool. And then there's a plaque here, like a grand and miraculous spaceship. Our planet has sailed through the universe of time. And for a brief moment, we have been among its passengers. All right, let's go up. So you can choose elevator or stairs. We chose the stairs. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. I guess we can just chill now. So they hand you a tranquility scented towel when you walk in. What does it smell like? Soap. Very clean tranquility soap. Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy that. Everything is like warm lighting, soft lighting. So here are the GEO-82 wine glasses. They are very pretty. They have the sort of etched look. There's like a waiting room where people are waiting for their tables. And there's Spaceship Earth art everywhere here. We got the monorail there, that's cool. And then there's this sort of textured piece on the ceiling here with these warm lights all around, very interesting. And when it's time to enter, you enter to this sort of round tunnel, which is cool. And there is Spaceship Earth wall here. So you can actually touch sort of like what's outside of Spaceship Earth. This is a replica of the same material and shapes that are the outside of Spaceship Earth. So we're waiting for our reservation. I'm sitting on a slippery, sort of copper-colored sofa. This does feel like a lounge waiting room, like people waiting for their reservations for a hotel or something. It's interesting. I do like the lighting in here. I hope it's as nice inside, but we'll just chill. They're serving like water while you wait and giving you those towels and stuff, so that's nice. I gotta say, there aren't many Disney restaurants and lounges that have a sort of a comfortable waiting area where you can chill and sit down in the AC. And another thing about this slippery couch, look right here. It's the Spaceship Earth pattern. Velvet. Drape myself in velvet. Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Well, we have our brushes here to the side if you should need it during stay. And of course, our lovely diaphoretic watch. You are free to touch it. You might notice.
It's like you can touch Spaceship Earth.
Exactly.
That's cool.
See the colors. Sometimes shows depend on our lighting. Sometimes it looks gold. Sometimes it looks silver. Like that. So
Hello.
the original color of Spaceship Earth was supposed to be gold.
Oh.
Go ahead down the pathway here.
All right, we have been seated. It is a small space with limited capacity. We did wait about 45 minutes to get in here and get seated. And it is full, but it's spaced out. So we're right by the window. It's raining and cozy and beautiful outside. Let's see what the view's like. Oh my gosh, it's really cozy with the rain, right?
It's really cozy with the rain. Everyone's in their ponchos.
So here's what the view is like. Now they have a special fireworks dining package where you can sit and pay a special price and sit in here and watch the fireworks. We may try to do that at a future date. I'll tell you about it later too, but today we're here during normal time. You can see like the American Pavilion out there. You can see the Imagination Pavilion out there and the cozy rain. Here's what it looks like in here. And the lovely lady who walked us in told us that the original color of Spaceship Earth was supposed to be gold. Okay. Let me show you the menu. Look at that. It's all gold and pretty. And in front here, they have that famous quote. Since the inception of EPCOT, Spaceship Earth has welcomed visitors from around the world as a shining beacon of optimism and hope. An awe-inspiring union of imagination and engineering, this 180-foot tall geodesic sphere represents the limitless potential of human ingenuity. Now we invite you to celebrate the spirit of Spaceship Earth. All right, that's definitely nice. So they also have a guide here to the drinks. I mean, this is like cocktails, you know what I'm saying? And then we have quite a big menu here of drinks. 0 proof, so no alcohol cocktails. And then a small menu of small bites. Our server just came and gave us a guide to the menu. One thing she said is that all of the wines here are exclusive to GEO-82 and are from small local vineries, wine places. This is a very different type of a venue here. This is a cocktail bar, right? So as you can tell from this guide, these are like cocktails. They have select and specialty drinks, one-of-a-kind things. So we gotta order some like exclusive one-of-a-kind things. And we'll get some food too. Something else I want to say about the menu besides all of this is that they did let us know that this first page that is featured cocktails are going to be the more like what they called alcohol forward. Is that what they said? They said these are like sippers. These are like strong, basically strong drinks. And that moving forward on the other pages are the lighter drinks. So we went for one strong. And the reason we went for the caramelized leek martini instead of the brown butter old fashioned is because this may be good, but you can get an old fashioned a lot of places. This, I've never heard of this anywhere else. This is unique. And then I went for the peach shrub whiskey smash, which a lot of people walking out that I talked to told me it was really good. And it sounds so good.
I did worry a bit when she said it's very onion forward.
She said it was very onion. She said it's a sipper, so at least she warned us. And then we got the charcuterie board, the truffled ahi tuna, and the jumbo lump crab gâteau. So that's all coming at us. So here we have a selection of some of the more rare and special drinks that are in here. This Woodford Reserve up here somewhere around maybe 72 bottles left in the entire world. These are all like rare and special, exclusive. Some of the highest price points we have in here, and some of the more just if you're really a connoisseur of drinks, alcohol, spirits, whatever you want to call it, this might be the cabinet you look for.
You can't get this in this constellation anywhere else.
Oh, this is the GEO-82 flight.
Yes.
And these all say Disney Parks, at least that one does say Disney Parks. Oh, that's amazing.
All of them are Disney Selects. So
Wow.
our team went to the distilleries and actually chose specific barrels just for us.
That's
so
amazing.
these are exclusive to GEO-82, even in Walt Disney World. So no other location here is offering this one.
Wow. Everyone here is all about welcome opening day. Look at all these beautiful bottles up here too. There's like mirrored, warm lighting. We have these circular chandeliers up here. This window that goes all along the edge. Disney also released, smartly enough, they knew what they were doing, a Spaceship Earth popcorn bucket with Mickey ears today, and I've got some friends in here who purchased it and they let me look at it, and you can press a button on the bottom and it changes colors and it goes through like blue and red and purple and green. It's really pretty, but I think we're gonna hold off on it today. It's very tempting, but I think we have enough popcorn buckets. But anyway, we ordered, we're waiting, and we're chilling.
We're inside Spaceship Earth. Like, we've looked up at here so many times.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking down like at the rainy outside. And it's kind of nice sitting up here.
Yeah, and it is weird. We're in Spaceship Earth, sorta. We're in the building.
Yeah, we're in the building.
We're not in the ball.
Yeah,
We're the sphere.
but Spaceship Earth is more than just a ball.
That is very true.
It's life, the Earth. You know, we're in the... Where's my martini?
All right, our drinks have arrived, so let's give them a try.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, leek martini.
Leek martini. Here we go. I am your human microphone.
All right, that's delicious.
Is it?
Really nice.
What does it taste like?
Like oniony martini-ness.
Okay.
Yeah, try it.
Okay, I will try. So this has a giant, like, cocktail onion inside. Okay, let's try. Interesting.
Do you like it?
I think I do. So it tastes like a dirty martini, right? Like a delicious dirty martini when you ask for like extra onions and olives, you know what I mean? It's savory. It's interesting.
It reminds me of Funyuns. You know, the chips?
It's Funyun-y tasting. Oh my gosh, it's actually delicious. It is a sipper. I feel like I could drink this really fast and I'd probably get like, ooh, because it's strong, but it's delicious.
Remember like last year we had the pickle martini?
Yes.
This is like a million times better than that horrible pickle martini.
This is a lot better. No, it's actually really, it's like refined tasting.
Yeah. It is oniony, but it's not like biting into an onion, which is kind of what I feel like I was being warned by them.
They were like really, like, we just want to, just heads up.
Yeah,
it's onion forward.
Yeah. It is onion forward, but like nicely.
It's delicious.
I regularly walk in the kitchen and Jackie is cutting up pieces of onion and just eating it.
Why are you telling on me?
She will cut up piece of raw onion.
I'm taking the mic away. That's nobody's business. Okay, now I'm gonna taste mine. Peach Shrub Whiskey Smash. And it comes with, oh, you know what? This is Suntory whiskey. So that always reminds me of the film Lost in Translation. Sam knows how much I love that film.
You do love that film.
Do I watch it like all the time?
Yeah, I'll just walk in and I'll be like, oh, this movie's on again.
Suntory time. So Bill Murray and his Suntory thing. And so they said it's a lighter type of a whiskey, and it comes with a little cookie.
Cookie and a drink.
A cookie and a drink. All right, so this is going to be a very different flavor profile. I'm going to take a sip of water. Ready? Here we go. So it has a sprig on top. I only got a tiny sip, but it was really delicious. It does taste like peach. It's delicious, yeah. I'm sipping. It's delicious, yeah.
Watch out, sprig.
It was really hard to get around the sprig.
This side, I'm going sprig less. Well, that's nice. Yeah, it reminds me of
Like a tiki drink or something, yeah.
drink or like.
It's sweet.
It's definitely very different from my option.
Yes, yes.
This, you could drink this quickly.
Yes.
You could drink this quickly.
Yeah, that's a quick one.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a tiki drink.
Yeah.
This is nice. I like it.
It is very nice. Now this is interesting. It's like a little cracker or cookie with looks like butter and jam on it. I'm going to try it. I think it's meant to try that and then try the drink, so that's what I'm going to do. It goes very nicely together. This is like a sweet, light, refreshing drink. Sam's is like a strong, dirty martini, but both are delicious in a different way.
Thank you. Some martinis you get and they just taste like so strong that they're hard to like drink. It's like, you know, a martini taste.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this one tastes like that. It doesn't taste super like strong and like an assault on like your senses.
Not assault.
It's like a mildly oniony, mildly martini-y, I guess. There is a banana cocktail. I was tempted to that. You know, I like my bananery.
We'll see how we feel after
But
this
we'll
round.
see.
We'll see.
But this one, I like it.
I like them both.
Yeah.
I do. I like how these are sweet and savory. So it's very different options. But honestly,
Are you gonna bite that onion?
I am. You know, later in this meal, I'm biting into that onion. You absolutely know it. Did you try some of the cookie?
I did. It
thing?
was nice.
It is good. Yeah.
It's like marmalade-y.
Yeah.
As I was sat here sipping these, I completely forgot we ordered food. The Grinch would like this.
The Grinch would like this. It feels like a wave of people just left, and it got quieter. And I can hear the music, and it's like classy lounge music. Maybe that's a Peach Smash talking. All right, here we go. We're getting the rundown.
This is our chef selection of artisanal meats and cheeses. Starting off with our breads, you have baguette, cranberry loaf, 3 different kinds of meats, hamon iberico, wagyu bresaola, calabrese salami in the back. You also have 3 different kinds of cheeses. At the front is tête de mon. Actually, let me turn this around. So this
Okay.
gives me-
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Yes.
beautiful.
So, yeah,
Thank
tête de
you.
mon. You have Point Reyes blue cheese right at the center. Truffle tremor goat cheese. We also have our B&B pickles. That is our chef's grandmother's specialty recipe.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
then these two at the front, they look very similar, but they're very different. So you have peach chutney and honeycomb brought to us locally here in Florida. And I personally like to finish this dish off with our pecan olive griddle. That's right on the sides of the breads. It's like the dessert to the dish.
Okay,
And
amazing.
I will be right back with your tuna, okay?
Thank you so much.
As he was telling us all that, I was just looking at it like, okay, yes, like I know what all that is. Like, yes, I know that.
All right, so we got a nice explanation of this meat and cheese tray. The one thing I remember he said was that the chef's mother's special pickle recipe.
That's what I'm excited for.
That's what I'm excited for too. The crab gâteau. Look, it looks like it has, what is that stuff called? We are so not.
Caviar.
Yes, caviar.
We are so not.
We are not caviar. Yes, so it's smoked cheddar, pickled, mustard seed, lemon vinaigrette, and supreme caviar. And then the truffled ahi tuna, which is Japanese whiskey barrel-aged soy truffle ponzu. That's what he really masterfully put on top. Citrus scallion, tobacco, and black sesame seeds. And then this incredible charcuterie board. It just says chef's selection, so we got the rundown on that from our one of the lovely servers in here. This all looks really good, right?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Sam?
I have a lot of thoughts. I don't really know what I'm thinking. We are very occasionally, we eat finer dining, but I wouldn't say it's our forte, especially not in a theme park.
Yeah.
Caviar, not something I was regularly eating. Maybe once ever. So, you know, I'm excited to try something different and something we wouldn't normally try.
Sam and I definitely love food, and we're foodies, and we'll pretty much try anything. We're not picky or fussy eaters at all, but definitely like fine dining and higher end of dining isn't something either of us has done a lot really or do on a regular basis. But we're excited to try this. It's something different, and I mean, it looks good and it smells good. Okay, what should we try first, Sam?
I would say start with the charcuterie, or the tuna, or the charcuterie. Or
Yeah. Okay, any of the above. All right, so they actually gave us chopsticks for these, which I think is really nice. very, very light and delicate flavor. We actually talked to the chef who told us that he helped to develop the menu at Takumite here in Epcot in the Japan Pavilion. And it is very just a delicate, refined, light flavor. It is very, very nice. Yeah, let's try this. Should I try it with caviar in the first bite?
Yes. Maybe the second.
Maybe the second. That's really good, right?
That's definitely really nice. I didn't go for caviar first bite, but I think I'm feeling fancy enough. I'm going to give it a go.
Okay. Yeah, I actually think it tastes citrusy. So this is smoked cheddar, pickled mustard seed, lemon vinaigrette. That's what I'm tasting. The lemon vinaigrette's really nice.
I'm going caviar bite.
Okay, I'm going for a caviar bite too.
I don't taste it that much. I mostly taste the crab.
Okay, let me try some caviar. I don't taste it that much. I mostly taste the crab. No, but that's really good, actually.
It's really good. Yeah.
So this is actually really nice tasting, really light, nice quality. I like this crunchy sort of outside on top. The lemon vinaigrette gives it a nice flavor. It's good.
Focus here is on the drinks. It's like a cocktail lounge. These are just like extras that you can get if you want a snack.
I think so too. They even call it small bites.
Yeah.
The focus here is on the drinks. But we had to try the small bites. Shall we try some cheese and
Yes, we shall.
darling? All right, what should I get
So you
here?
said this was like the dessert one. So
Oh, okay. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. Maybe I'll get. I don't know. You know, you like to make little like combos of stuff. You
I
know?
want to try a pickle.
Yeah, I want a pickle. Go for it. Get a pickle. Get started in there. I like to put little bits together. You know, make a little combo. We are enjoying our charcuterie. Everything tastes really nice and really good quality. Loving the pickles. They're sweet pickles. But since the focus here is on the cocktails and the spirits, we're going to go in for a second round of drinks so we can try some more.
Is that oniony?
The tang level is a 10 plus. Don't recommend biting into the onion, but it's very, because it's been soaking in the drink. It's very tangy, but I had to do it. Your eyes are watering.
It's good.
It's very tangy.
No, it's good onion.
I don't think you're meant to eat it. We're just silly. But we are enjoying the charcuterie. It's really good. Oh my God. We are enjoying the view, watching people come and go. We can hear the music, the sound of like cocktails being shaken in the background, people having conversation. We're having a nice time.
Hey Jackie, any caviar in my teeth?
No, you're good, you're good. Hopefully not in mine. That's the problem with caviar.
Yeah.
All right, round 2 has arrived. Let's try these out. The strawberry and coconut right hand. This is Coconut Cartel Añejo Rum, Campari Liqueur, Carpano Antica Formula Sweet Vermouth, and strawberry. Very strong. It tastes very strong.
From the sipper side.
This is from the sipper side of the menu. This is lovely. It is delicious. It is a strawberry syrup, strong spirits taste. Oh, it almost tastes like an old fashioned. It's that strong. I thought this was going to be like the fruity one. Speaking of fruit, we also got a banana cocktail, a brulee banana highball. This is Toki Suntory whiskey, more Suntory. Lustau Don Nuno Oloroso Sherry. Why so many words like that? Banana, coffee, cacao, and bubbles. Whenever I hear cacao, I think of Portlandia. If you've seen the show, you know. And look, it has like a caramelized banana on top. Let's try it. Unexpected. It tastes like chocolate. I think this one is actually like fruitier and lighter than this one, interestingly enough. But they're both very powerful flavors, like a lot of sippers, you know? Sam commanded me to try both first, and now he's gonna try both.
All right, I'm gonna go in the same order you did.
Okay.
All right, this is a strawberry.
Yes. Strawberry and coconut right hand. I guess
Strawberry and
right-handed is the
coconut
name
right
of the
hand.
cocktail. It's funny because you're left-handed.
I am left-handed. I will drink this with my right hand, as you're supposed to.
As one does.
Oh, it's not very strawberry.
No.
It
It's
is.
syrupy, right? But it's strong, isn't it?
Oh, I like that a lot. That does taste kind of like a mildly strawberry old-fashioned.
Yeah. All right, banana time.
Banana time. Let's see.
Banana.
All right.
What did you think of the banana?
Oh, weird.
Isn't it weird?
It tastes like, for some reason I feel like coffee or like chocolate.
Yes, like chocolate. That's what I said too.
Yeah. Like that, I would say this is the most unique of them. Like this tastes like, I don't know, I really like that.
It's very different.
Like it's a very good like desserty drink, but it's not like sweet.
Yeah.
Neither
of them I would say are like fruity, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, really.
This might be my favorite one. But
Interesting.
I do like this one, but I do like old fashions too, so it kind of reminds me of that.
They're both a little strong for me, but we'll see.
I like both.
The most important question, though, is it banana-y?
I will say this is not that banana-y.
Not that banana-y, folks.
It's official. It's not that banana-y.
I definitely taste the like chocolate cacao flavor more than banana.
Yeah, this is coffee, less banana-y. That's my official banana-y score. That banana-y. When we came in here, I thought maybe I'll get an old-fashioned, but then I thought, no, I'm going to order the two weirdest drinks I can, the banana one and the onion one. And you know what? I liked both of them, so they weren't that weird. But it was nice to try something different.
And I, for one, appreciate that. We really wanted to get things that were exclusive to GEO-82, things that they came up with for the menu here. And honestly, we will talk about it more outside, but everything was very good, and it surprised us. But we'll talk about everything, including how much we spent and all of that in just a little bit, because we're close to wrapping up.
That's the part I don't want to think about.
Me neither.
One thing we just found out is that they do not accept pass holder discount here. So I'll tell you how much the bill was and whether or not we think it was worth it. And we'll talk more about it downstairs. But first we're going to check out and like make our way out. Now, as far as the view is concerned, I will say that I think it would be nicer if there was a big fountain in there. I do miss the Fountain of Nations. It just feels like you're looking into a big garden. You can see a bit into World Showcase, and I bet at night this will be lit up and it will be prettier. But if you want to dine here at night for the fireworks, you have to shell out a pretty penny for fireworks dining. So if you wanted to dine here for the fireworks experience, that is a separate reservation. It's not like dining here, and reservations are required, just like they are for dining here. And let's see, it comes with, it's 21 and up, just like dining here. It comes with champagne, selected by sommeliers. A tasting tower of savory light bites, and then you can watch the fireworks. The price is $179 per person for that, so it's about what we spent today for both of us to have 2 cocktails each and 3 light bites each, though, for that. But it does sound like you get more, so I don't know. Right now we don't have that booked, and I couldn't even find an open reservation for it, but maybe we'll try it later just to see what it's like. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that. Sam, did you notice these look like Mickeys, especially from the side?
Mickey.
Mickey. So, one thing about this hallway, right? So this is made of the same material that Spaceship Earth is made of. It's a Luco band. It's like an aluminum type of material. So we can touch it. Touch it, Sam.
I'm leaning on that.
They said we can touch it. We can lean on it. And this is the only way to touch Spaceship Earth unless you're like outside, so.
Or he said if you're 20 feet tall.
He did say that. That was funny. So when you come in here, make sure you touch the Aluco band. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But the triangles, the diamonds, the shapes, the texture of Spaceship Earth. And we actually talked to quite a few people that work here who told us a few things. They did confirm that this starry ceiling is meant to emulate that moment in Spaceship Earth where you're rotating for your descent back to Earth. And they did tell us also about this floor. The floor here is like fiber optically lit from the bottom as an homage to those. Remember those lit up fiber optic floors that used to be down in Epcot. This floor is like an ode to that fiber optic lit up floor, stars on the ceiling, and Spaceship Earth. It kind of glistens. Yeah. All right, we've wrapped up. We've paid the bill. We're gonna head downstairs. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So on the way out, they said, as a welcome for being some of the first guests, there is a gift for you. Oh my gosh. So being that this is the grand opening day, every single guest that booked today, as they were walking out, was getting a bag with a gift in it. I had no idea this was a thing.
Handed it to us.
And we're about to find out. Okay, a black box. What is it? Oh, wow. Oh my, that's a really nice opening day gift. Just for like regular guests who booked.
Oh wow.
It's
not like the souvenir
that's
wine
the souvenir wine glass. Holy moly, that's really nice.
That's probably the nicest wine glass we own.
This is gonna be the nicest wine glass we own. I love that. It's like the Spaceship Earth like triangle design. And look, it has the G.
Okay, that's really
Whoa,
cool.
that's a really nice, like, this is just for every guest that booked today. I didn't expect all that.
That's right.
That's so nice.
They are going to have some like souvenir cups in there. So
Yeah,
this
for
is
sale.
Like a preview, I guess.
I guess so, yeah, wow. Okay, well, that's a first. I don't know that we've ever dined at a restaurant on opening day that gave such a nice gift like that. All right, so we're actually standing underneath the GEO-82 lounge, bar and lounge right now. It's right above us in this Project Tomorrow building.
It's the Project Tomorrow cocktail bar above us.
We did like everything we had. The drinks were really interesting, right?
Yeah, they're really nice. They weren't like typical things that I would choose like out in a theme park. So it was very different. It was very much like you were in a cocktail bar rather than like a theme park bar, if that makes sense.
That does make sense, yes. These were very like cocktails. I kind of at first thought it was going to be like cute Spaceship Earth, Disney themed cocktails, bubbly, like in Spaceship Earth themed cups and stuff. It is not that. It is cocktails with like high-end spirits and things like that. Okay, we switched sides.
Like if we went again, I would like to see it as like you have to book this so far out. This feels like the kind of place to me that like you're at Epcot, you want to grab a cocktail, you should like be able to just go up and grab.
I agree.
I would get like the charcuterie board and like a drink and then like go on with my day. But you can't really do that because it's booked like every day. Maybe eventually they do walk-ins.
Exactly. We said that if this is somewhere that you could just stroll up, have the charcuterie, have a drink on a regular basis, but right now it is booked out. And it was really hard to get the reservation for today. Sam, you remember? We were staying in a hotel. Yeah. I was up at 5 in the morning. I set an alarm for like 4:55, 5. Like I don't remember exactly what time it was, but like 1:40 was the only time available and I just grabbed it right then and there. And that was, I would have preferred to probably try to get nighttime, but it was not available. And it's still not available.
It's not available, I don't think, until like the end of July, like the whole reservation. So. And
that may change because people will cancel. Yeah. So reservations may become available. So if you're looking, like keep checking. But right now it is booked out.
It is small in there.
It is small, and also it's new. Yeah. So I think that's a big part of it. Like remember when Space 220 first opened and stuff? Yes. When things are new, sometimes there's like a lot of hype for the first like 6 months or so. But eventually, hopefully, it'll become easier to get a reservation. It's such a small space.
It's so small.
Yeah, so we may not be back for quite a while. I don't know, but we'll see. But anyway.
Jackie.
Yes.
There has been a lot of talk about the prices.
There has.
So I think you should reveal how much we spent in there.
$191, not including tip, which I did leave a very nice tip because we had wonderful service. I will say that. Yes. The chef came and spoke to us. Mm-hmm. The manager came and spoke to us. Yeah. Our server team was wonderful. So we left a very nice tip. But yeah, over $200.
A lot of people ask, like, is this worth it? And it's always, you can't really say if this is worth it to specific people, but we can answer if it was worth it for us. And I would say probably not.
It's really hard to say because like it's an experience. It's a night you're partially paying for like the entertainment, the experience, the view, all of those things. I just think for us and for our taste, we're fine to go grab like a drink from Rose and Crown and like walk around the World Showcase. So I think for a special occasion.
It's also hard, like, not to compare this to other stuff that we've done recently, and I can't help but mention it, but the Atlantic Epic Universe kind of gives that upscale feeling, but you have a full menu. You have, I mean, in my opinion, a better view.
Yes.
You have drinks, so I just feel like it's for us, it's a little much for our taste.
Really, really depends. This may be something that's worth it for you if you're doing it for a special occasion, a date night, a birthday, something special, something fun, something different, honestly, too.
I had a great time.
I don't regret it.
Yeah.
I don't. So in that way, it was worth it to try it.
Is anything worth it?
Is anything. Like, it's so hard in this day and age with how expensive everything is, and like it just depends on your budget, your taste, your preferences, and what you want. We're happy with not spending that much.
Yes.
But I don't regret having done it.
And I'm glad we got to go and experience it. And I think for other people who just love seeing different areas and theme parks and trying different drinks you wouldn't normally, like, I'm not going to have a leek martini.
Right, exactly.
And in that way, like, I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, me too. I also think that this is something for cocktail enthusiasts, people who truly like spirits, who are knowledgeable about spirits like rum and whiskey. That is not necessarily us. Like, we enjoy our drinks, but like, I wouldn't say we're...
I'd say, like, in our family, my brother is big into his cocktails, and he dragged us across New York to a cocktail bar that made me very much feel of this. And I think that's what they were going for, so I mean, that's good.
So yeah, if you are someone who's very much into that and likes the more rare, like high-end, interesting drinks and cocktails, I think there you go. But for us, I'm really glad we did it. I don't know when we'll be back for this, but I am glad we did it.
Me too.
So let us know what you guys think. If this is something you're interested in, if you're going to be hunting those reservations, or if you snagged one. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're both sending you a ton of love here. Help me do the heart. We'll see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.